What makes heroin so addictive? Tonight, we continue our month-long look at Ohio's heroin epidemic by putting that question to one of the state's top heroin experts. ABC 6 senior reporter Chris Vanocur has more on why so many Ohioans can't beat heroin.
There is nothing romantic about heroin. But the fact is, once heroin enters your body, your brain falls in love with it.
It essentially attacks the pleasure center in the brain in such a powerful way that it overwhelms the individual. It essentially kind of takes the brain hostage.
Over the last decade, Ed Hughes has watched heroin take a lot of hostages. Where once he treated few heroin addicts, now his center is full of them.
We went from less than 5% of our client population addicted to opiates to 85% of our client population addicted to opiates in a 10-year period.
And when he told us that heroin is reaching a much wider and younger clientele, we asked, what's the youngest heroin addict you've treated?
We've treated people who are barely into their teenage years.
There are now so many Ohioans addicted to heroin, Hughes says most treatment centers have waiting lists, which means for some, they want help but can't immediately get it.
People die on waiting lists.
When we asked Ed Hughes if he had any final thoughts, he reminded us that addiction is a sickness which can be treated.
How big a stigma is that to overcome, convincing people that this is a disease?
It is probably the biggest mountain that we have to climb.
And tomorrow on ABC 6 News at 5, I'll have an exclusive interview with Governor Kasich. You'll hear what he tells his own daughters about the dangers of heroin. Reporting live from the newsroom, Chris Vanocur, ABC 6 News.
Looking forward to that, Chris, and also looking forward to our Hooked on Heroin Town Hall, which is coming up on Wednesday from 7 to 8 at the Columbus Museum of Art. The governor will also be there with us, and Attorney General Mike DeWine in attendance. They'll both be speaking to the audience. We'd love to have you there in the audience. To sign up, go to abc6onyourside.com. Click on the Hooked on Heroin tab there on the right side of the home page.